Good afternoon, everybody. How's it going? Today we're going to be doing a rabbit reading for all you rabbits out there. So if you know anybody that's born in the year of the rabbit, or you are born in the year of the rabbit, then this reading is for you. Let's see how my lovely little bunny people are doing this week, shall we? We'll just shuffle these up quickly here. I do appreciate everybody that's taken the time to hit that subscribe button. Give us a like. It really does help the channel. So thanking you very much. It is greatly appreciated. And everybody that's sharing the videos as well with their friends and family and getting people involved. It's lovely to see. Right, let's see how we're doing today, rabbit people, shall we? Let's leave it there. Let's go. One from the bottom, one from the middle, one from the top. What have we got? Two blacks and a white. Okay, not a great start, but not all bad. Don't forget, black isn't always an attack. White doesn't always mean all right. All depends on the card when we flip them. And then we've got that goat there. So it may be black, but it's in your triangle. The rabbit and the sheep get on very well. It's a catalyst card. And again, it's your triangle. It's one of your buddies. So not a bad card, really. It's just you're going through a bit of the motions, aren't you? There's change afoot. Change that you didn't necessarily think was going to happen. You didn't anticipate. You didn't prepare for. But changes nonetheless. And these changes are going to change, you know, things in your life that are noticeable. They're noticeable. But the rabbit and the sheep get on very well. So it's not necessarily a massive bad thing. It's just, and you're very lucky as well. Don't forget, rabbits are incredibly lucky people. So it's not that it's really bad. It's just, it's going to be different. It's going to be new. But with your luck and a positive attitude, you're going to get through this. You are going to get through this. You will. You've got a sunny disposition. And you see life in a way that is unique. And I think that's going to be your saving grace here. See things as a rabbit person would see them. And you can get through whatever it is you're getting through now with these changes. Whether it is a relationship, employment, a job, you know, stuff like this. There are changes here. Changes you didn't think were going to happen. But now they're happening. So you've got to roll with it. You've got to roll with it. Yeah. So this is now kind of like a time for you to, I don't know, contribute more into your own life. What do you want? What do you need? What is it that you want to see and what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself in the next couple of years or so? Make a plan, rabbit people. Make a plan. Because these changes are happening and these changes have been happening for you for a while. And you are an intuitive person. You can feel the changes happening before they really happen at all. So with this, you already knew they were happening. You just didn't know what was happening. Now you're starting to become aware of it. And that's going to start affecting you in ways that potentially rock the boat. But it's pushing you in the direction of where you need to be. And you may think you want to be where you are right now. But no, the universe doesn't care what you think. It's going to put you where you need to be. And yeah, that's kind of where this goat is headed right here. This sheep, it's kind of headbutting you into the direction of which you need to be headed now. Oh, you got a black karmic card there, the dragon. That is interesting. Yeah, the karmic card. Dragon and snake, they are the karmic signs. The dragon being the positive and the snake being the negative. Unfortunately, we've got that dragon card there. As much as it is the positive of the karmic signs, it is in the black, which makes it a negative side of the positive. So these things are going to happen whether you like it or not. And it is really going to start causing a bit of a, not just rock the boat. I think we're going to sink the boat here. We're going to burn the boat down. You're potentially going to quit your job. You're going to leave a relationship. You're going to, you're going to clash with someone. And, yeah, it's not necessarily going to end well. Whether that's for you or them, that's to be decided. The dragon and the rabbit do get on relatively well. They do kind of strive to settle the differences that they have between each other. So even if a rabbit and a dragon person met and they didn't agree, They would try their best to be sympathetic and understanding of the other person. They are quite good at that, and that's why dragons and rabbits get along. And I think that's what this is telling you now. You need to settle your differences. You need to communicate with whoever it is you're communicating with. Be honest with them. Sit down and say, look, it's time to move on. It's time to move on and let whatever it is you are holding on to, let it go. Let it go and move on right now. Because the dragon isn't, well, the dragon and the rabbit, neither of them are vengeful or petty. And they always seem to see the larger perspective. And I think that's what the dragon is here to tell you right now, is that you are more than capable of seeing the larger perspective. So why aren't you? See the bigger picture. See the bigger picture. Don't think about how it's going to affect you today. Don't think about how it's going to affect you in a week. Don't think about where you're going to be in 6 months. Think about the bigger picture. We're talking years here. Is what you're doing today setting you up for a productive, progressive, positive life in the future? Or is it just hindering your progress and holding you back? You don't want to be held back. You don't want to be held back here. You'll start to lose your mind. No. You need to maneuver through this tactfully. You need to consider it. And there's things to be done here, whether it be sitting down and communicating, opening up and being honest, making the decision that somebody else doesn't want to make. Yeah, the dragon and the rabbit get on incredibly well to a degree, with the sense that they will strive to solve a problem or fix that issue. Together, the issue is gonna get fixed one way or another, either with fire and flames and smoke, or you're gonna just walk away and you're gonna move on and you're just going to find the solutions elsewhere to the problems that you have. I don't think the solution is where you're at. You're either in the wrong relationship, you're in the wrong job, you're in the wrong place. We're hearing this a lot recently for the rabbits. You're still not moving on, are you? It's hard, I know, it's hard. It's hard. You don't want to move on. Why would you? It's comfortable. You're safe where you are because you've been there and you know what to expect. You know the sort of situation you're in. It's familiar, but it's not right for you, my little bunny friend. You need to hop along now. It's time for you to hop along. Because if you don't, that black karmic card is going to, well, it already is. It's in that phase now. You're probably feeling a little bit down, a little bit low, a little bit defeated, a little bit like you're out of your comfort zone. And it's because you're not supposed to be there. As we keep saying, and we keep addressing this. And there's that horse. This might have something to do with a romantic element. It might be having something to do with a relationship or a marriage or a lover. Yeah. But you're moving forward in a way which has that, I don't know, that kind of unpredictable outcome that is going to frustrate you, agitate you, make you question if you've made the right decision. Like, once you've made a decision, have you made the right decision? That's the tricky bit, isn't it? Making the decision is one thing, but trying to decide if it's the right decision or not is another. Potentially you are quick to temper or quick to frustration, and that's not going to help this situation either. You need to keep your cool here. You need to let go of where you're at. That horse wants to move you forward. That horse wants to move in a forward progressive way. It wants to bust out of the stable. It wants to jump the gate. It wants to bolt away from the field, and it wants to run free. It wants to run free. So why are you keeping yourself in this place where you are trapped? You're not going to grow. You're not going to evolve. You're not going to learn. You're not going to progress. You're just going to stay there, almost stagnant. Yeah. And I know you're not a big lover of change. And I know that you feel maybe caution is the way forward here. But I think you need to throw caution into the wind and just get it done. Just get it done. Take charge. Take the lead. Stop beating around the bush. Stop procrastinating. Stop holding yourself back. Stop trying to make excuses for yourself. Stop justifying it. Stop trying to find reasons for it. Stop giving yourself this bullshit and get up and get it done. Move on. Quit your job. Just quit your job. Leave that relationship. Tell that family member to get out and not come back. Just whatever it is. You know what this is because you're sat there living it and you're trying to figure out how to get through it with this person, with this situation. So you know the situation you're in and you know that it doesn't feel right. You need to trust your own judgment on this and basically pick a lane and stick to it. And make sure you're considering the future aspects of this, the long-term goals. When I say pick a lane, each lane leads somewhere different. Are you going down the old bumpy road that's full of potholes and you know, dangers and just uncomfortable drive? Or are you going to pick the road which is smooth and more suited for you and your needs? That's what you need to look at. You're still in that wrong place and you need to get up. You need to move on. You need to make progressive steps for you and not everybody else. But we'll find out how you do next week, won't we, my lovely rabbit people? When we come back and do another rabbit reading for you. We'll be back next Tuesday afternoon for that one, but we'll be back tomorrow for the readings for the dragon and the snake. So if you are interested, we will see you then. Give us a like, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, love and peace.